What is up, YouTube? We are live. Oh, I was supposed to change this, man. God, okay, hold on, y'all. Give me one second. How about that? Wait a minute. I'm still trying to get the live together, y'all. Because I need to be close over here. So I swear to God, I wish this room was bigger. What's up, YouTube? My next studio I'm building, man, it's gonna be bad. I built this recording studio to do music. I got a drum set in the booth. I got a side booth so we can do a band and everything. We ain't never had that one band in here. I did all this building. So, hey, man, that's a waste of money. It ain't no waste. It's a learning experience. Times done changed. People are making music with their cell phone. They don't need a old man with a recording studio. I don't spend all this money. Anyway, Jay-Z, ladies and gentlemen. I can't wait, man. I am so much trying. Jay-Z is officially under investigation in New York. We'll see what happens. I gotta give it to Tisha. I gotta give it to her because I'm gonna be honest with you, man. A lot of people don't like her. Well, should I say a little bit of people don't like her. And a little bit of people say she lying and all this stuff. But I know one thing, she be coming with the daggone tea. She come with it quick, fast, and in a hurry. And 99% of the time, she's right. But she's human, so we all make mistakes. And I'm glad that her people forgive her for her mistakes. Hell, I'm glad my people forgive me for my mistakes. Cookie, go upstairs, Cookie. Shout out, we live, y'all. Mina, I can't tell my fiance to go upstairs. Yeah, I let the world know, baby, I'm in love. Hit that subscribe button, hit that bell, man. Let's check this bad boy out. I don't like these shorts.
We'll see what happens with that. But let's talk about the fact that Jay-Z is now officially under investigation. On top of that, Dame Dash is breaking his silence on what Jay-Z saw, Jay-Z and Diddy's disturbing behavior, and the whole Civic Association of Hell's Kitchen. The president is coming in on Jay-Z, saying that Jay-Z tried to bribe them with millions of dollars. And a lot of people said this is another play, just like he did with Barkley. Go in there, try to gain the community's trust, try to throw them a few dollars, sell them out, and leave things worse than they found it. Listen, we'll see what happens with that. But let's talk about the fact that Jay-Z is now officially under investigation. On top of that, Dame Dash is breaking his silence on what Jay-Z saw, Jay-Z and Diddy's disturbing behavior, and the whole Civic Association of Hell's Kitchen. The president is coming in on Jay-Z, saying that Jay-Z tried to bribe them with millions of dollars. And a lot of people said this is another play, just like he did with Barkley. Go in there, try to gain the community's trust, try to throw them a few dollars, sell them out, and leave things worse than they found it. Listen, we'll see what happens with that. But let's talk about the fact that Jay-Z is now officially under investigation.
Let's talk about the fact that Jay-Z is now
happens with that.
Officially under investigation. That's crazy, man. She said something else about Jay-Z. That's too short for me, Tisha Tell. Anyway, let's see what let me see something. Hold on for a minute. Wait a minute. Pause. Okay, let's just do this one, y'all. This is part 3 right here. We got 15 more minutes before what's happening at the court building.
A DV counselor is truly sick.
Okay, she finished. Yeah, she finished. She great going to the courtroom.
I know Sean Combs.
All right, so we'll play that later on for the live side, but I'm gonna be over here. Bam! I'm putting this thing together. Uncle Mike we putting it together the Uncle Mike style, baby. Hit that subscribe button, hit that bell. Check this out.
When you're not competing for those things anymore, you start looking and you're going, so what was the problem? You can't exactly remember what the problem was. That's what went through a joke.
There are horrible things that happen every day. whether it be in the industry or not, mentally, emotionally, financially.
50 Cent and Eminem are joining forces to blow the lid off Jay-Z and Beyonce's alleged underhanded tactics. From swiping material from fellow black artists to rigging award wins and bulldozing any rivals, the accusations are piling up. 50 Cent asserts that Jay is still out to wreck his enterprise. Meanwhile,
our culture is competitive, man. It is, but I think when it goes past the music itself to blocking things in business, then I don't understand that. Like right now, he's not even competing for a slot. You don't have a new song out that he want to be on the top 10 or top 5, and you still competing. It just don't make sense.
Eminem has been schooling his followers on the industry's dark corners, and their feud with Jay-Z is catching fire. Eminem's latest verses hint at high-powered moguls manipulating the scene.
First of all, that vote is fake as That's not a real vote. That's not a real vote. They give it to who they want to give it to. They give it to their darlings.
Cowboy Carter.
On the other side, Beyoncé is tangled in claims of snatching songwriting credits and supposedly sidelining several female performers like Aaliyah, Mary Maya, and Carrie Hilson. But wait, there's more. Jay-Z and Beyoncé's close links with Diddy are under scrutiny once again. Although Jay might have slipped away from that Jane Doe lawsuit, the supposed victim now suggests she was coerced into altering her statement after some menacing figures visited her. With these mounting charges against the Carters, folks are wondering if this power couple is really invincible or just experts at obscuring their tracks.
Like this. Yeah. And why is it so cruel? And why are people taking joy, seemingly, to try to blacklist or, you know, stomp out someone's dream? That's what it felt like to me as an outsider looking in.
It's the price you pay, when you're early in your career, you feel that you have to listen. And when you buck, they buck harder. And they make threats, and those threats are huge ones.
Crazy threats.
Do 50 Cent and Eminem hold the keys to exposing Jay-Z and Beyonce's rumored destructive deeds? How many careers or lives might they have shattered? Time to dive deep and uncover the truth. For ages, Jay-Z and Beyonce were hailed as the untouchable monarchs of the music realm. Criticizing them? That was sure to earn you the label of a green-eyed hater. But now, their once flawless reputation is crumbling as more insiders are stepping up to challenge the Carters, led boldly by 50 Cent and Eminem.
Look, Jay-Z and them was putting it together. So I think they still harbor some energy towards me.
You think you were purposely left out of the ad?
No.
Oh, okay.
I don't think. I think that they were saying the NFL had some issues with me that I don't know what those issues are. Like, what is the issue?
Yeah,
you
what
start
is
looking
the
at
issue?
That's not mine. That's theirs. They Harper, right? But when you look at M, is looking at the entire legacy.
Yeah.
The whole thing, like with M, Dre, and myself, like I'm a shady aftermath. You see what I'm saying? Like, there's so much G-Unit Records.
Right.
They forget that I'm M and Dre's artist.
Let's dive into 50's latest revelations. He's on the offensive again, branding Jay-Z as insecure, envious, and small-minded. And he's not just talking. Back in 2023, 50 exposed how Jay-Z tried to use his NFL connections to prevent him from hitting the Super Bowl stage. But Jay's scheme backfired spectacularly when Eminem threatened to pull out unless 50 was on the lineup. Fast forward to a bombshell interview on Talk with Flea with Cameron, 50 laid into Jay-Z once more, accusing him of underhanded tactics, not just in the music industry, but also in business. What's wild is 50 pointing out that Jay-Z has nothing more to prove.
This is why I was saying I knew what old boy was doing, right? With the Super Bowl, because he was doing go ahead. He was doing some wild because he was saying that to Eminem that the NFL had the issue with me, and I'm like, well, what's the issue? Why don't I have an issue when I'm becoming a partner in the actual team, but they got an issue with my performance? Right? Makes no sense. You know what I mean?
I was going to get to that later, but since we're here now. And when he says, oh boy, for the audience that I'm talking about Jay-Z, this was discussed before. Jay-Z told Dr. Dre, just for people who's not up on this, or Eminem, that he didn't want you to perform part of that Super Bowl they had a couple years ago.
Yet he continues to undermine 50's business ventures out of sheer spite. Adding fuel to the fire, 50 has teamed up with Eminem to bring to light the Carters' supposed Grammy manipulations. 50 is calling Jay out for leveraging his marriage to Beyoncé to clutch those trophies.
Thank you, sir. All the doors that you opened, you know, showed us that we can be rock stars. Seeing you on the Rolling Stone. Obviously, there's Run DMC with the Leathers and the Aerosmith. But when you came out west, you took it to a whole new level. Some of you don't belong in the category. Oh, no, when I get nervous, I tell the truth.
While Eminem has long denounced the Grammys as rigged and commercialized, Beyoncé's recent Album of the Year win for Cowboy Carter has raised eyebrows. Not everyone is sold on its legitimacy, with whispers that Jay-Z might have pulled some strings, especially last year when Jay-Z stormed the Grammy stage, lambasting the Recording Academy for its repeated snubs against Beyoncé.
I know one thing, the real country, because I work with a lot of country recording artists. The real country industry, they was pissed off over that. They was really pissed off. She's not a country singer, and we don't like her like that for real. How did she win? I mean, who's voting? If a bunch of hip hop people come over and start voting for Beyonce because she has one country song, or what is, how are y'all coming up with these who's the best situation? Whoever pays more money out, they got a decent thing called a song. Everybody got a decent thing called a song, but once upon a time, it used to be the public. The public used to be the ones to actually say, this person wins a Grammy because majority of the public like their music.
Same. 50 did not win Best New Artist at the Grammys.
There was nothing bigger than 50.
Nothing bigger, and nobody since maybe like Snoop came out the gate like that. My first album didn't do it. I never saw someone's first album and the wave happen like he had. And then he doesn't get it. And then I get up there another year, and what was it, the Eminem show? And it was like, whatever. I'm fine if I lose to Kanye or someone that I'm like, okay, I respect that. I know who that is, and Kanye has a huge following, and he's made a massive impact on music.
Right.
Fine, I'm good with that.
Right.
But don't get us all here to use your selling point for your show and stiff everybody every single time. And I said, after that point in time, I was like, don't ever ask me to here again. Please do not ask me. My answer is no for 100 million years. Never again will I go to the Grammy.
But Jay-Z's rant didn't sit well with many.
And that's crazy how people still watch the Grammys. People still into the Grammys. People are still into this. Wow, cuz. Wow. Don't ever ask me to go again.
Fans, it reeked of hypocrisy. There he was, accepting a Grammy, yet slamming them as biased. If he truly believes their opinion is worthless, why not just boycott the event rather than seek their approval?
A few Grammys, but you feel like you had to sell your soul to get them. And you didn't know if you wanted it for the recognition or the trophies, but then what's the difference? You know, and that Grammys pretty much suck the blood of artists and nominate them, have them come to the shows. And
which they do. They do it every year, yeah. And I'm just tired of seeing it. And for whatever reason, it's like they're always pitching this hint that you might win Album of the Year, which used to be a big deal. I don't think it's a big deal now.
The incident only intensified the buzz that the Carters might be manipulating their way to fame through buying influence and coercion. Insiders have long argued that the Grammys favor industry politics over genuine talent, and Eminem is one of the most vocal critics. He's blasted the Grammys as a sham and vowed to steer clear of the event for good. Eminem has made it crystal clear. He's not griping over losses. He'd happily accept defeat if a superior album trumped his. What irks him, though, is the Grammys' tactic of using his name to drum up hype, suggesting he's a contender, all to boost their viewership, only to leave him in the cold when awards are handed out. He scoffed at the idea of rejoining the fray, even if he were on the voting panel, dismissing it as futile, since, in his view, the system's thoroughly fixed and the votes are meaningless.
You know, joining the board and maybe you have a vote in it.
First of all, that vote is fake. That's not a real vote. That's not a real vote. They give it to who they want to give it to. They give it to their darlings. This got critical acclaim, but it sold 2 records. Like, it ain't about always what you sell. I get that. Vanilla Ice, I understand. You know what I'm saying? Like, but there comes a point where when an overwhelming something comes along that has this wave and impact on music, and you give it to Lada Dottie.
On the flip side, 50 Cent has also slammed the Recording Academy. He didn't just label the awards as rigged, he boldly claimed that Jay-Z's Grammy Haul owes more to his union with Beyoncé than his musical chops.
Yeah.
According to 50, the Academy banks on the star power of Jay and Bey to skyrocket ratings. Hence, they keep them in the spotlight with relentless nominations and awards to ensure their attendance.
Yeah,
possibly.
Not even threat. You know, I think it's just when you take the competition from, like, our culture is competitive, man. It is, but I think when it goes past the music itself to blocking things in business, then I don't understand that. Like right now, he's not even competing for a slot. You don't have a new song out that he want to be on the top 10 or top 5, and you still competing. It just don't make sense.
50 Cent went further in his recent chat on the Flagrant podcast. He reiterated his stance that Jay-Z's success and his Grammy accolades are largely due to his marriage to Beyoncé, even describing their union as a mere contract, hinting they might just be together to bolster their career.
When Jay signed his contract, the big one was with Beyoncé. When he signed that contract, the marriage contract, he got trophies. Now those fucking trophies came rolling in, buddy. He started getting Grammys left and right, man. I mean, look, if you look at his career,
This guy. You're gonna let him say that?
Jay was getting Grammys.
He had one.
Exactly.
He had one.
And he didn't show up.
He has like 20 now.
Hold on.
He had like 18 since he's been down. Look, he had one, bro. Hard Knock Life.
You're not wrong.
He was one. At the same time. He's like drinking. His pictures with him. It's the cup.
Wait a minute. So you're saying the success is derived from the marriage?
Absolutely. You can treat it differently.
The accolades.
Because he's no longer viewed as what, like a street or gangster rapper. Now he's viewed as a businessman, entrepreneur, family man.
And the biggest ones because of the position Beyonce's.
Oh, wow.
Right? You were connected to the biggest.
Jay got. Oh wow! So that's the deal.
Yeah, that's the deal. Like, the other ones didn't count as much as that one did.
Damn. But I wonder, do 50 Cent really get like permission to be able to say these things about Jay-Z and Beyonce? It's almost like, to me, it's almost like this. Jay-Z and Beyonce say you could play around in them little leagues with all the YouTubers and podcasters and stuff like that, and keep the people stirring. And as long as you don't come to the big league, you know, we handle the big league. Y'all can play around with that little league stuff and stir up our names and everything. But once you go on Paris Morgan, Jaguar, right? Oh, we coming after Paris Morgan. Paris, you part of our league. You part of the big league. We throwing paperwork on you, bruh. Suing. That's what it seemed like to me. What y'all think? Hit me in the comments.
50 isn't alone in his accusations of foul play. Numerous insiders allege that both Jay and Beyonce actively suppressed the rise of other artists to maintain their...
This dude right here is vicious.
But 50 isn't alone in his accusations of foul play. Numerous insiders allege that both Jay and Beyonce...
Like his voice, that's Benny Siegel, I guess, I think, or whatever. Oh, man. That dude right there,
actively suppressed the rise of other artists to maintain their supremacy. And there's the poignant tale of Beyonce's late bodyguard, Uncle Ron, who succumbed to pneumonia just before his untimely demise.
Oh, Oh,
He claimed to have evidence of Jay and Beyoncé undermining the careers of many, shattering numerous lives in their climb to fame.
Say and Jay-Z will do anything to destroy anyone.
Why didn't you believe your own words? Rest in peace, bro. But you knew what kind of people they were, man. And you started talking, and all of a sudden you got pneumonia, bro. That's crazy, man.
Speaks out against them. Hey, I get the threats, but you have to remember one thing.
What's that?
I know your deepest secrets. I know so much about you and what you've done. I know so much on how you got where you are, how you stepped on many people. Beyoncé, how you guys ended Carrie Hilson's career.
Whoa.
Because she said something about you.
Then,
man, hey, that I gotta admit, man, that right there was scary. It's like he came on the scene for maybe 2 months. Then all of a sudden, whoosh, it was almost like, damn, everything he said must have been right, because he gone now. Man, I'm praying people looking into that.
There's Jaguar Wright, Jay-Z's former backup singer and his most outspoken detractor. Jaguar has alleged that several people close to Jay, including Harlem legend Big L, either met mysterious ends or saw their careers sabotaged, all to clear the path for Jay's ascent.
The first time I ever saw Jay-Z or even heard him spit a rhyme was at an MC battle, street battle in New York. But he didn't show up as Jay-Z. He didn't show up as the hottest rapper on the street. He showed up as the that was with Big L.
Rest
For
in
those
peace.
of you.
Rest in peace, Big L.
Yeah.
Rest in peace, Big L. That was the sensei.
One of the dopest. Yeah.
Big L was who put Jay-Z on.
Without question.
And then Big L died, and then the next thing you know, Jay-Z.
We can't overlook Beyoncé in this narrative. Despite some fans believing she's merely under Jay's influence, it's unlikely she would have stayed with him through the years without aligning on some questionable strategies. A key shared tactic? Sidelining artists they perceive as threats. Take a look at some instances. When Beyoncé exited Destiny's Child and began dating Jay, he allegedly pulled producer Rich Harrison from singer Anne Marie, who was seen as a potential rival to Beyoncé. Remember Anne Marie's hit One Thing? It's widely regarded as the blueprint for Beyoncé's Crazy in Love. Then there's the case of Carrie Hilson, who experienced a very public rift with Beyoncé after her producers allegedly duped her into recording a track that seemed to diss Beyoncé, leading to a backlash. Carrie refuted the claims it was a diss, yet faced further accusations of throwing shade at Beyoncé when she declined to hold a magazine featuring Beyoncé and Jay on its cover.
Okay, I see what's really good. You're trying to eliminate the competition. You know, because at first you retire, you know, then get me off the label. Now you're back rapping again. Okay.
This controversy sparked intense backlash, with Beyoncé's fans going as far as attacking Carrie Hilson physically on the streets.
Game is bullshit, man. The game is bullshit. If you want to rap or sing or whatever, don't become a part of the game.
Why is it that these Eminem, y'all know Eminem ain't no slouch. 50 Cent ain't no slouch. DMX ain't no slouch. You got all these, Busta Rhymes don't say nothing, man. He just do his thing and keep his mouth shut. We think he a little, But anyway, these people are actually saying what they have seen, but they can't, you know what I'm saying? They can't come straight out and give you the whole spiel. But they saying some bad things about the music industry.
You know what? Listen to a song I called The Industry. And that pretty much explains, you're saying what it's about, the industry. Man, it's not the same. The industry, it's not a f***ing game. The industry, real is dying to get in the industry just to find they don't fit in. The industry ain't what it used to be. The industry's trying to control the way you MC. They want you to dress like this and talk like that. But I'm going dress like this and talk with the gap, the industry.
Meanwhile, Maya, who allegedly faced repercussions after rejecting Jay-Z's advances, shared her insights on the predatory nature of the industry. She explained how power is often wielded harmfully, posing dangers to young artists focused solely on their success, oblivious to what they might be sacrificing. Maya managed to steer clear of the negativity by simply saying no and walking away, though she hinted that her refusal led to her being blackballed and her reputation tarnished.
You say so guarded within your career.
This is what I did. I said, no, I'm good. Thank you. No, thank you. Okay, so sometimes that doesn't translate as far as what you are allowed to have, what you have access to. You will be blackballed. You will be talked about. You will be on. You will be rumored about. But you have to stand strong on what you don't care for.
As we've seen, numerous artists believe their careers were undermined by Jay-Z and Beyoncé. This list is far from exhaustive. So what do you think about these allegations from figures like 50 Cent and Eminem? Is there merit to their claims? Are there other artists we haven't discussed who might have been sidelined by the Carters? Share your thoughts in the comments below. And don't forget to like, subscribe, and share this video. Stay tuned for more revelations in our next video. See you there.
All I can tell you.
Peace out. Okay, there you have it, folks. I don't know, man. It's real shady. And I think people like Jay-Z, Beyonce, and Biggie and all of them, I think they making it shadier. Oh, we can make it work like this. Because the people that's pulling the strings, the people up top that's putting this stuff together, they just want to make more money. If you showing them a crooked way to make more money and make it seem like it's honest, they're going to be like, okay, let's see. Man, that worked. Well, if we do it like this, how about next year? They just want to make more money. They don't care about the people that's being entertained. As long as the people being entertained and we making money, we're happy. And that's the bottom line. Y'all take it light, take it slow. Tell them Uncle Mike told you so. Peace out.